Welcome. I'm John Schwartz, the Dean of the College of Public Service, and I'm coming to you from room C100 on a rainy day in Houston. Very excited to have you here. And I'd like to thank Cynthia Hartman for how beautiful this room looks. I want to welcome you to our first ever and first annual College of Public Service Dean's Awards ceremony, honoring both CPS faculty for their distinguished teaching, service, and research, and distinguished CPS staff for their leadership and service. Our desire for these CPS awards was to have a mechanism to honor our faculty and staff who go above and beyond in different aspects of their job. I want to thank Laura Link and the committee, who will be introduced by Dr. Link later, for all their work in making these awards happen. It was really a job and a joy for them to select the winners of these awards. It is an honor to be joined at this event by our provost, Eric Link, and our president, Lauren Blanchard. We are truly a unique college. The College of Public Service, focused on service, is truly a college with a heart. So we're excited to share some of our best and brightest. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our president, Dr. Lauren Blanchard.
Good afternoon, College of Public Service. I am Lauren Blanchard, president of the University of Houston Downtown, and it is indeed an honor to join you virtually for today's Dean's Awards ceremony. I'll admit that when I began learning about the University of Houston Downtown, I immediately took note of the programs within the College of Public Service. My educational background is rooted in your college. The foundations of my passion for student success were established in the speech pathology department at Xavier University of Louisiana and cemented in my master's degree at McNeese State University and my doctoral studies at the University of Georgia. Criminal justice, social work, and urban education, three areas that have a significant impact on our community and provide students with so many opportunities to help their fellow Houstonians. As many of you are aware, I had an opportunity to visit your college 2 weeks ago, and I would like to take a moment to thank you for the hospitality shown during my visit. The welcome balloons, the desserts, and the College of Public Service swag bag made my visit to tour the building all the more special. And I also discovered some fascinating work happening within this college. Graphic novels are being used to teach criminal justice. Social work students are serving our community as financial coaches, and urban education students continue to create ebooks to promote bilingual literacy for Houston area students. And of course, this college played a major role in UHD becoming the first Texas institution to join the Call Me Mr. program, focused on increasing diversity among educators. These are just some of the outstanding projects happening at the College of Public Service. And I know I'll be hearing more about your work in due time, but today is about celebrating the outstanding work performed by you, the College of Public Service faculty. I'd like to thank Dean Jonathan Schwartz for inviting me to this very important event within this college, and I'd like to commend those faculty who are earning awards today. Your work is inspiring to both our students and your peers, and it is exemplary of the College of Public Service's mission in our community. It also reflects the University of Houston Downtown's commitment to faculty excellence. I hope that we can convene all together by next year, and I can meet the awards recipients in person. Until that time, however, I am pleased to extend these virtual and hearty congratulations on a job well done. Keep up the great work. Again, congratulations to all, and thanks for inviting me to join you in this celebration today.
Thanks so much, President Blanchard. We so appreciate your participation today, the well wishes, and for your welcome support of our wonderful faculty and staff that make up the College of Public Service. And thanks to all of you that are with us today, CPS, for joining us. We're so glad that you're here. since early fall of 2020, I've had the pleasure to work with the fine folks you see listed right on this slide in front of you. These are your 2021 CPS Award Committee members. And as you know, they are no less than fabulous in their regular roles. And I can attest that they may even be better in their as an award committee member today. Like Santa's elves, they've been working in our awards workshop in the North Pole, building all the parts of the process over the past 8 months that led us to this moment today. And I'm so proud of their creativity, of their diligence, their organization, and more. And as you experience today's ceremony, I'm sure you'll see what I mean. Your awards committee members represent all of the CPS departments and a variety of roles. And this was by design. As I read their names to thank them for their work, I invite you, attendees, to provide written shout outs to them in our Q&A feature, which is right on the bottom of your screen, if you so choose. Our CPS Award Committee members are Ms. Denise Bergen, staff member in urban education. Dr. Irene Chen, faculty member, urban education. Dr. Liza Lane, faculty member of social work. Myself, your associate dean of CPS and faculty member of urban education. Dr. Susie Nelson, lecturer, urban education. Dr. Beth Pels, faculty member of criminal justice. Mr. Ryan Robinson, staff member of urban education. And Ms. Marvelia Rocha, staff member, criminal justice and social work. To all of you committee members, it was a pleasure to work with you. And thank you for working so hard on behalf of our college and colleagues to set really the gold standard and bring us this new and exciting CPS awards process. And what a process it has been, as you'll see on this very next slide. Our awards committee, little L's, have been busy. They've been working so hard that they are definitely not on the naughty list for 2020 with Santa. Though, wait a second. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know, I take that back because maybe Ryan Robinson is on the naughty list, but he does have time. It's April. He does have time before December 25th to get back on track. We shall see about that. In all seriousness, the awards committee had to conceive the awards, the direction, the titles, create the award descriptions. They had to develop really in detail what each award stands for, the criteria for each. They had to review the existing evaluation metrics, and they did it. They reviewed what each department had across the college to consider, what others had in place before they took time and care to craft the most meaningful awards possible for our college. And they did the same with the nomination and the application process. As a reminder, 5 out of the 6 awards called for peer nomination, and it was encouraging to see so many peer nominations come in on behalf of colleagues. In fact, we had 25 individuals nominated this year, and those distinguished individuals and they are in no particular order. And again, reminder attendees, right on the bottom, please use the Q&A feature to give a written shout out to any and all of these nominees. And they were and are Franklin Allaire, Sine Brown, Vivian Smith, Krista Gehring, Richard Simons, Dawn McCarty, Jace Valcour, Justin Burton, Nina Barbieri, Beth Gilmore, Shannon Fowler, Stephen Quander, Tan Tidwell, Treem Charvis, Kevin Buckler, Angie Goins, Shanaz Savani, Dana Smith, Whitney Threadcraft Walker, Tan Siemens, Stephen Villano, Heather Goltz, and Diane Miller. And to note, a few of these noteworthy nominees even received multiple nominations thanks to your supporting efforts. You took the time out of your busy schedules to think of your colleagues and put down in writing, in application, why each was so well-deserved. And your selflessness really speaks to the very heart of our service for others in the College of Public Service and has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for valuing the importance of celebrating others. And to all the nominees, thank you for your teaching, your research, your service, and leadership provided. Good luck today. And really, though, it was your good work that drove this committee to make sure nominees were well honored through a clear, thoughtful, fair, and evidence-based process. And as a result, detailed rubrics were used to guide evaluation of materials and to select the winners. It was important to the committee to ensure fidelity to the process so we could confidently celebrate today those identified winners here together today. On the next slide, you'll see that in addition to a fair and reliable process, you can expect a little bit of fun and a little bit of suspense today. As you know, unlike some of those other award ceremonies that were held this week, looking at you, UHD Faculty Awards, we prepared nominees for the structure of the ceremony, but we did not reveal in advance if they won. So you, attendees, are hearing the winners of each category at the very same time as all the nominees. And the awards committee members took a blood oath not to reveal who the winners were. But again, I don't know. In all honesty, we are a little bit worried about Ryan. He's got some loose lips, but he tells us he's trying to get back on Santa's nice list. So we're fairly confident he kept our award secrets, but no telling, really. So, but thanks to Marvelia, our lead costume and cardstock designer, we've kept our secrets under wrapped in these fancy envelopes. Inside each envelope is the winner of each category. So keep your eyes out for these blue envelopes. Our presenters are going to be opening these up dramatically just before the winners' names are announced. And on the next slide, you'll see that we know that you're on mute out there in webinar virtual land, and you can't scream and holler for our winners as you may prefer, but that doesn't mean you can't participate in celebrating. In fact, we ask that you do. And the way that you can participate is by doing a few things you see in front of us. One, again, type in, and submit your words of congratulations and support for each winner in the Q&A feature of the webinar right on the bottom of your screen. It is Friday afternoon, so we welcome creative and fun comments, yet reminder, you are at work and this is a G-rated event. Please listen closely because winners will have a few minutes to say a few words upon acceptance of their awards. And don't leave us. Please stay tuned in, tracking with us the whole time. Your emails, all of our grading, they can wait, as our colleagues today are certainly worth our full attention. So sit up and enjoy the ceremony. And now back to you, Dean Schwartz.
Thank you very much, Laura. If the committee or elves, it may make me the first ever Jewish Santa Claus. We'll see. So I'd like to just say the committee followed a careful and fair process in selecting the winners of the award. We're proud of all the nominees and very grateful for all the nominators. They used rubrics for each award specific to those awards and carefully chose winners. Now I'm going to move to a video which will provide an overview where you can learn more about each award category.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
Well, welcome to the 2021 Dean's Award Ceremony. I won't take up too much of your time. Just want to thank all of you for attending today. I will say this, although we are recognizing 6 individuals within the college, I just want to say we couldn't do it without all of you. CPS, I feel like it's the greatest college in this university, and it's because we have the greatest people. Although today we're recognizing 6 people, you're all the stars tonight. Now, we will be coming back to campus shortly. Some of us will miss it more than the others. Case in point. Well, looks like I won't be nominated for any of those categories today. But what I will say is this. If there was a category for distinguished gentlemen, myself and this person would be neck and neck. I would like to show some recognition to our new president, Dr. Blanchard, who is here with us today. Make some noise for him. Yes, I just want to thank you all for attending. This is a huge moment for College of Public Service. Just taking the time out after something that we never thought or imagined would happen last year after the pandemic. Without you guys, this college wouldn't exist. So let's go ahead and run through the categories. Then Dr. Wallace will get the show started. Thank you. Distinguished teaching. The single greatest effect on student learning is the effectiveness of the teacher. This award is presented to a teaching faculty member whose recent teaching performance and initiatives demonstrate outstanding teaching contributions within the College of Public Service. Distinguished research. Research plays an important role in new discoveries, filling gaps in knowledge, and improving the way criminal justice, social work, and educational professionals work. This award is presented to a research faculty member whose recent research performance and initiatives demonstrate outstanding research contributions within the College of Public Service. Distinguished service faculty. Faculty service is essential to the College of Public Service's success in fulfilling its core mission in community-focused work within and across the criminal justice, social work, and urban education departments. This award is presented to a service faculty member whose recent service performance and initiatives demonstrate outstanding service contributions within the College of Public Service. Distinguished service staff. Staff service is essential to the College of Public Service's success in fulfilling its core mission in community-focused work within and across the criminal justice, social work, and urban education departments. This award is presented to a service staff member whose recent service performances and initiatives demonstrate outstanding service contributions within the College of Public Service. Distinguished leadership. Strong leadership is synonymous with highly effective departments, colleges, and universities. This award is presented to a staff member whose recent leadership performance and initiatives demonstrate outstanding leadership contributions within the College of Public Service. The Distinguished Diamond. No two diamonds are alike, and each is precious. This award is presented to a faculty or staff member whose unique performance and/or characteristics demonstrate unmatched contributions beyond the role, job description, or service within the College of Public Service.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Ryan, for leading us into our distinguished faculty and our distinguished staff. I don't know about you guys, but I swear I thought Ryan was Kevin Hart for a moment, right? Or maybe Dave Chappelle, or maybe Steve Harvey, or maybe he's just the best Ryan Robertson he can be. Thank you again, Ryan, for that. Man, I'm dying over here laughing, right? College of Public Service was so great to be here with you guys. Remember, bite, bite, bite. We want to start off right, okay? Got a smile so fresh it might bite you. I really was kind of upset at Ryan because I thought he was going to introduce me as the most distinguished guy. but he introduced President Blanchard. Okay, that's fine. I'll give it to President Blanchard. But I do want to make sure I highlight two of our faculty. To introduce our first award for distinguished teaching, two of our own very exciting, engaging faculty members, Dr. Irene Chen from the Urban Education Department and Dr. Liza Lane from the social work area. I want to pass it to these great colleagues as they bring to you the Distinguished Teaching Award.
Hello. There were 4 faculty members nominated for this award, and I must say that with UHD's emphasis on quality teaching, this is no small feat. At UHD, we don't just measure effectiveness in teaching outcomes, but we also observe the process of care and compassion extended to our students. It seems appropriate to share a quote about teaching that embodies the quality of the teaching of our 4 nominees. The quote is, "Teaching should be such that what is offered is perceived as a valuable gift and not as a hard duty." The winner for this award is a spectacular instructor and beloved by students. Both their in-class settings and in the field, her teaching involves care in every step of the process. This instructor embodies nurture, real hands experience, and mentorship. She always takes on extra teaching assignments and goes above and beyond to offer quality instruction to the students who stay connected to her long after they finish at UHD. When we reviewed the materials, it was apparent that not only are her soft skills perfect for the job of teaching, but her technical expertise as an instructor is unmatched. Her teaching was coherent and well aligned with her objectives. As we read over the materials, we knew that any student in her class would be successful with the level of instruction and care given by this instructor. This is something confirmed by student accounts in their evaluations of her. I'm very proud to announce that the winner for the Distinguished Research Faculty, drum roll, please, is Angie Goins.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dr. Goins.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank y'all. This does remind me of the Academy. I want to thank the Academy. Y'all can hear, oh my God, I'm about to cry. Thank y'all very much. I mean, I really love to teach. And I have my thing here. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get this right. I want to thank President Blanchard, Provost Link for being here today. My awesome dean, John Schwartz. Also want to thank the awards committee in the college for all your hard work. Most of all, big thanks to my students, both present and former, that have taught me everything about anywhere from perseverance, resilience, and just kindness. And I'm truly honored and humbled to get this award. I would just want to remember my parents in a very special way, because education was very, very important to them, and they invested a lot in me. So thank you very much.
All right. Congratulations, Dr. Goings. Here's your award. Well-deserved. You, whether it's leading the CARES lab, whether it's leading a student organization or teaching your class, you lead with your heart, you teach with your heart, and you engage. And I really appreciate you for it. So congratulations. Now back to you, Dr. Wells.
Awesome, awesome. So glad to have Dr. Goings in our college. She does great work. She's a joy to be around, and she's well deserving of this recognition. Our second award for distinguished research, we want to highlight again Dr. Liza Lane from our social work area, and Ms. Marvelia Roca. She works to support criminal justice and social work, and they're going to present the recipient of the Distinguished Research Faculty.
I'm I'm excited to also get the chance to present this award. And for this award, we had 5 amazing faculty members nominated. Although eyes may glaze over when we share that a major part of our work is research, as soon as people begin to understand the meaningful contributions that one can make to humanity through this work, we're reminded of the importance of effective research. The research of faculty members in the College of Public Service provides a fuller understanding of the experiences of vulnerable populations, but it doesn't stop there. The research done at our college also sheds light on effective ways to support and help communities to empower themselves as well. Marvelia will share a quote about research before we actually introduce the nominee.
Yes, the quote is by Albert Einstein, and it states, "If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it?"
And that's right. A lot of times research involves us becoming vulnerable and breaking our heads over literature reviews and trying to figure out where we're going. And so this award, I'm very proud to be able to present the person who is the winner. Building on a foundation of a rich and meaningful research agenda and dissemination track record, this award winner has done very well in 2020. This nominee has engaged in new projects and published and disseminated ongoing research that are all for the benefit of vulnerable populations. It's really, truly hard to believe how much this nominee was able to accomplish during COVID. And the committee was blown away by all of the, submissions, but this one was really just stood out as worthy of this award. It is our honor to present this award. And the winner for the Distinguished Research Faculty is...
And the winner is...
Drum roll, please. Dr. Heather Goltz. Congratulations, Dr. Goltz.
Okay, thank you. Wow. This is why I hate public speaking extemporaneously. Okay, there's a quote that I love. Research is formalized curiosity. It's poking and prying with a purpose. And other than family, my husband, my children, research is the thing that has given my life so much meaning, so much purpose. It's bedrock of who I am as a mother, a wife, a teacher, a community member. Going back to being a toddler with a microphone while my grandmother was cooking and asking her questions about what she was cooking and why she was mixing the ingredients together. And that intellectual curiosity was nurtured and it was formed from that time. So I'd like to thank my family, my husband, my kids, my amazing CPS coworkers, our administrative staff, Marvelia, Vivian, Quander. You guys make it so easy when I can lean and rely on you. All of my colleagues in CPS and UHD, my co-authors and fellow researchers across the country have just been amazing. And really, most importantly, my research participants, they don't have to spend the time letting somebody who's curious like me into their lives, poking and prodding about their individual and their intimate experiences with cancer, but they do because they're curious too. They want to learn too. They want to learn how to make lives better for cancer survivors. So thanks to everyone for this award. I really appreciate it. I hope more to come in the future. And thank you. So back to you, Dean Schwartz.
Congratulations, Dr. Goltz. A well-deserved award. From the first time I met you, I think a lot of people have this experience. They're amazed. You're truly someone special. And not only are you an amazing researcher making a difference in the world, but you share your gifts with others. You work with your colleagues, you work with your students, you help others, you practice clinically. you truly are a servant leader. You share your gifts with others. So congratulations on this award, well deserved. And now back to you, Dr. Wells.
Awesome. Again, great to have an opportunity to know Dr. Goltz. She's done exceptional work. She's been a great colleague since my time having been here in the college. It is such a great day just to be with you all and recognizing your accomplishments. So, our third award, recognizing distinguished service. This award is being presented by Dr. Laura Link in the Urban Education Department and the College of Public Service Associate Dean, and Dr. Susie Nelson, also from the Department of Urban Education.
Thank you. Dr. Wallace. We're super proud of the 5 faculty members that were nominated for this service award. You know, as we just heard, teaching and research are so demanding of a faculty member's time and responsibilities that effective service that is meaningful and includes unwavering and really ongoing commitment to UHD, our college, our department, our profession, our community, and of course to our students. You know, it can be tough to attain, especially last year, right? Which is what the year these awards encompass, which is 2020, during the height of the pandemic, which made service work remote and often relegated to a virtual environment. Even more difficult is service that is not a series of disconnected actions or activities that are simply afterthoughts or add-ons to our busy schedules, but instead, service that includes strategic actions that strengthen partnerships, strengthen understanding, bridge divides, bring innovation, care, collaboration to the virtual table last year. And it's more than an active record of service for tenure. It's about having a real other orientation if done well. And this award winner has served quite well in 2020. This person has maintained major student-led service projects, invested in professional leadership service, created new programs and curriculum alongside colleagues, and is ever present for the university, for the college, and departmental events, big and small. This person is the first to always volunteer for committee work, always enacting new and innovative ways to support colleagues and students, and so much more. This nominee service has undoubtedly redefined and reshaped our college for the better. And we are so grateful for the genuine and noteworthy investment of this service nominee has evidenced in 2020. So without further ado, if we can get a drum roll, please, for our 2021 Distinguished Service Faculty Member.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I know. Susan, you ready? All right, yes. Here we go. It is, and you can read it. Susan, who is it?
Diane Miller. Congratulations, friend.
Aw, thank y'all so much. So I wrote stuff down because, of course, I'm an English teacher and I have to write stuff down because I have to proofread it first, and I can't depend on myself to do things on the fly. So I'm going to read it to make sure I stay under my 3 minutes. But thank you so much. I love the College of Public Service, and this means a lot to me. So a few weeks ago, I'm going to try not to cry because Angie Goins had to start it, and then Dr. Goltz kept it going. Lord have mercy, people. A few weeks ago, I led my class in a writing exercise. I asked them to think about what they believe. I based the assignment on Jacqueline Woodson's poem taken from her award-winning book, Brown Girl Dreaming, and also on Dr. Anthony Fauci's oral essay, which was included in NPR's reboot of the essay series, This I Believe. In his essay, instead of his usual stuff we've been hearing, hand washing, social distancing, and mask wearing, Dr. Fauci instead spoke of thirsting for knowledge, striving for excellence, and serving humankind. There are other essays archived on that website that refer to service, essays from Albert Einstein, John McCain, and Mahatma Gandhi. And they all, of course, give their own unique spins on what it means to serve. And so when I was thinking about what to say to all of you about service today, on the off chance that I might get to speak to you about service today, I knew that I couldn't describe service in a way that would fit perfectly for each of you, because we all, just like those famous people I listed, define service in very unique and powerful ways. However, I do know this. In a university that prides itself in meaningfully engaged shared governance and authentically involved community action, our college, the College of Public Service, stands out. We distinguish ourselves because our individual definitions of service converge through our interdisciplinary successes of criminal justice, social work, and urban education. Our projects blend, our teaching collaborates, our research overlaps, and day after day, we reinvent all the things that higher ed service can really be. And for those of you who didn't hear me scream it from the rooftops a couple of weeks ago, I am just one Board of Regents meeting away from being promoted from assistant to associate with tenure. And as you can imagine, there were some gifts, cards, hugs, texts, and definitely more than a little champagne flowing, if you know me. But there was also this. While we were away at dinner with some close friends to celebrate, a former student left a small bouquet of flowers and a card on my doorstep. And the card read, in part, here's the card, "It's more than what you do, it's what you do it for that makes something worth celebrating." The grammarian in me wanted to correct Hallmark to say who, not what. It's who you do it for that makes something worth celebrating. And you know, as far apart as all of our definitions of service may be, I think we can agree on that. Our who, our Gators. We prioritize them with our teaching, yes. We innovate for them with our research, yes, but we strengthen them, our university and our community, with our service. So thank you for including me in this incubator of service at our Commerce Street building. Thank you to my colleagues and especially to my family for supporting my every crazy service idea that I come up with. And back to you, Dean Schwartz. I really appreciate this.
Thank you. Congratulations, Dr. Miller. Congratulations on this service award. I've been luckily interviewing a lot of potential faculty members this year. And the question I always get is, what are you looking for in a new faculty member? And my answer to that is always kind of the typical things, but I always say lead with engagement. Our students deserve faculty who are here, are engaged, are interactive, and are passionate about the students. And I can't think of a better example than Dr. Miller of that kind of service passion. So thank you for all you do. And now back to you, Dr. Wallace.
Again, I want to highlight our great faculty and the things that you all have been able to do, that you will continue to do to support our students. I had an opportunity this morning to actually meet with another college. And a big part of that conversation had to do with how we're going to transition students in as they move from one space to the next. And that includes engagement with faculty. It includes their work, being able to promote programs and the success of those programs, and how we continue to collaborate. And those are some great things that our faculty have been able to do, specifically in those areas of service. And as we transition to service, I really want to highlight an opportunity to recognize our staff, a group of individuals who I've come to know and work with. They've done an excellent job as they've been able to create opportunities for students, being able to call students, mentor students, engage with students, and partner with both academic and student affairs services areas within our university. So thank you all again, faculty and staff. And to introduce the fourth award for distinguished service, specifically for our staff, I want to highlight and recognize and introduce to you Ms. Denise Bergan, who works in service to our Teacher Education Pathways program, and Mr. Ryan Robinson, who just so happens to be the top individual over in urban education, who's also a comedian. We didn't know it, but he is. Great to know Ryan and great to connect with him. I'll pass it to you all.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us in celebrating our staff and faculty. Service is not about technique or methods. It's about the opening of your heart. Service is about inspiration of oneself and of others. Great service is about human experiences and not processes. Service is not a formula or a program. It's a human activity that comes from the heart and also considers the heart of others. It's an attitude and not a routine or an act. The staff are the support system that keep things moving forward within the departments. There were 7 staff members that were nominated for the Distinguished Service Staff Award, and all 7 were deserving of this award in their own way. It was very difficult to select one, and the staff member receiving this award has shown exemplary support through their acts of service. This nominee has consistently demonstrated dependability, creative problem solving, works proactively, and anticipate the needs of others within the department as well as the students, constantly works as a team player, and often goes above and beyond the call of duty, in addition to making innovative contributions. Today, the recipients of this award is celebrated for more than just their work. We want to celebrate their character and the positive effect that they have on others. So, without further ado, the winner is...
For the Distinguished Service Staff Award, the winner is Miss Columbia. I'm sorry, I had a Steve Harvey moment. The winner is the one and only. This gentleman is a great asset to the CPS team, Justin Burton. Congrats, man.
Oh man, thank you. It's kismet because all I wanted to do was thank Ryan. I just wrote on this paper to thank Ryan the entire time. So thank you. But in all seriousness, please, the nominees were fantastic. I am amongst a great group of people. All I can do is thank this college and thank everybody that I work with. I would not be as effective as I am without this entire college. The faculty, the staff, everybody that I work with, our leadership is fantastic. All of my colleagues in the Advising Center, Dr. Wallace is a fantastic mentor. So just thank you all very much. I attribute anything that I do to this college and how great everybody is. So just thank you all very much. And thank you, Ryan, for just being you and making this a fantastic event. So I appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Back to you, Dean Schwartz.
Congratulations, Mr. Burton. Very well-deserved award. They say you don't truly know someone unless you live with them. And when Justin first came to our college, we didn't have an associate dean at the time, and he was in the office next to me. And I heard his passion every day, his desire to help students, his doing whatever is necessary to get their questions answered and get them heading in a good direction, and his motivation. So not only has he helped double the size of our social work program, one of the fastest growing programs at UHD, but his passion and dedication come across to our students every day. So thank you so much for what you do. Back to you, Dr. Wells.
Thank you again, Justin, for the work that you do. It's not about me being a good mentor for you. It's really about the motivation that you have in supporting faculty and staff, and more importantly, our students. So thank you for what you do. And thank you for all of those who nominated him. And I ask that you just continue to do good work. So as we move to our 5th award, the Distinguished Leadership. This one is very, very important as we have staff in our college who lead and guide, who have opportunities to create programs to support students, who continue to engage as we move forward, especially during the pandemic. We know it's been very, very challenging. So we have a staff member who's definitely done a great job for that. But I want to pass it to, again, Mr. Ryan Robertson and Ms. Marvelia Roca to introduce the award recipient for the Distinguished Leadership Award.
So I would like to mention that there were actually 5 staff members in total that were nominated for this award. And I feel it's important to point out that each and every one of the nominees exemplifies leadership within the CPS community. They continuously strive to make an impact in not only their departments, but the individuals they encounter as well. Leadership can be measured based on the following things: empathy, integrity, empowerment, and the list goes on. Although each individual is deserving of this award, there may only be one, as we all know. I've had the privilege of working with each and every single one of these nominees, and I can honestly say that the recipient of this award exemplifies all of those traits, but not only as a great leader, but a great asset to the public service team and a great person as well. I will hand over the honors of announcing the winner of the Distinguished Leadership Award to Ms. Marvelia.
And the winner for the Distinguished Award is, Ryan, please read it.
Miss Sine Punch Brown.
Congratulations.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So y'all started this crying train and I'm sitting over here trying not to. But first and foremost, I would be remiss if I said first giving honor to God. You know how that goes. But y'all, I really, really appreciate this. I always give respect to Dr. Bundock. I always consider her the person, one of the people who gave me this opportunity to serve. And this is for folks in my family, like special shout out to those who have transitioned, particularly Nellie Joyce Punch. I have to say her name because I actually now work with some team members who were part of her team in HISD. And I didn't understand why she became the unofficial mayor of Fifth Ward. And she was a teacher. But people listened because she was unapologetic about who she was. And she was unapologetic about her advocacy for people. And I say her name because when she transitioned, Dr. Ruth Simmons, the president of Prairie View, the mayor of the city of Houston, they all came to her memorial service. And I'm sitting there thinking, but she was a teacher. But then I had to say, but she was a teacher. And so I thank you for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful department of urban education. I thank you for Dr. Burnett Sanchez, Dr. Fugate, and Dean Schwartz also for allowing me to have a voice in spaces that I probably wouldn't have had except for being a part of this team. So I think I'm safe before I can start crying. So I'm going to pass it back to Dean Schwartz. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Ms. Sinead Punch Brown. Well-deserved award. When I think of you, leadership is what comes into my head. There's people who you feel blessed to have in your life for however long. I hope for the next 20 years at least. But Sinead is really one of them. She elevates every conversation she's in. She's a deep thinker. She's an idea person. And she's someone who has a true internal passion for making the world a better place. And you can't ask for better than to work with people like that day in, day out. So well-deserved award. Congratulations. And back to you, Dr. Wells.
Awesome again. Ms. Brown is very deserving of the Leadership Award. She does an excellent job. I get an opportunity to work with her in supporting communities. I had an opportunity to visit the Young Women's School with her. And she did an excellent job with those young ladies there. It's an honor to be in her presence as she guides and supports students in our community. For our 6th and final distinguished award, the Diamond Award, we really want to highlight the individual who's receiving this award. They've done an exceptional job in our college, and we really want to thank their contribution. But I want to pass it to both our faculty and staff in this area who introduced this particular award. I want to highlight Dr. Beth Peltz from Criminal Justice to recognize this recipient.
It's an honor to announce the winner of the Distinguished Diamond Award for faculty and staff. To me, it's similar to introducing the film of the year at the Oscars. This is because it's the last tribute of the day, and the criteria for this award are vital to all aspects of our field. This category is the only CPS faculty and staff award for which the two persons, extraordinary persons, who were nominated were not notified, nor did Dr. Link announce their names in the list of nominees. Therefore, this announcement will be quite a surprise to the winner. The Distinguished Diamond Award recognizes individuals who personify radiance, durability, rarity, and enduring value. Our winner embodies an inner fire, resilience, unique personality and character, and extraordinary inner strength and tenacity. They personified radiance and enduring value through extraordinary leadership during an unprecedented period of growth and change in all aspects of our CPS lives. This included new policies, extensive personnel hiring, new programs, and unending alternatives to try and do what we do in a year of so much change. Their integrity, vision, emotional intelligence, resilience, and empathy shone brightly as a model for the rest of us during a year that I have to say was enemy. My fellow criminal justice colleagues will tell you that this means we faced normlessness, lack of social standards and processes. It was amazing, as we all know, due to the COVID epidemic. However, our winner not only endured, but demonstrated excellence in strategic problem solving, scholarship, and teaching. I've been trying not to mention specific instances of our winner's diamond-like characteristics to keep the announcement a surprise. But I will tell you that one of the colleagues who nominated this remarkable individual said that grace under heat and pressure, and we had a great deal of that, is the very thing that turns coal into a diamond. I will tell you that I consider myself fortunate to be part of a college that includes this person as a critical part of our team. And since this winner has not been notified, I just want to remind them when their name is announced, please unmute yourself and wait for a moment, because it'll be a moment when IT transitions to you. Do not think you've been cut off. And the winner for the Distinguished Diamond Award, drum roll please, is Dr. Ashley Blackburn.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Peltz. This is a huge honor. I must say, I love how that diamond is blue. It reminds me not only of how proud I am to be a Gator, but it's also my birthstone. It looks like a sapphire. So, gosh, this is really surprising. And I just want to start by thanking, of course, the College Awards Committee, whose work I know was not easy. There are so many faculty and staff within the college who deserve to be recognized. And I know I nominated quite a few myself. And I also want to thank Dean Schwartz, of course, Dr. Link, Dr. Wallace, for leading this effort to begin a tradition of recognizing individual achievements and work within the College of Public Service. I also want to thank President Blanchard and Provost Link for being here today to celebrate with us. I want to thank the person who nominated me. As Dr. Peltz said, this was a fairly secret process. And so that means all the work was put on the nominator, and I just so very much appreciate the thought that went into the nomination. I'm sure just that quote alone. As was said, this year in particular has been a challenging one for all of us in various and complicated ways. And while this may be an individual award, I certainly do not work in a silo. I wouldn't be able to accomplish the work that's needed to reach my personal goals or our collective goals without having such an awesome team. I'm so fortunate to work with the faculty and staff within the college and the Department of Criminal Justice and Social Work each day. I want to recognize those faculty and staff in our department, the leadership team for the college, as well as others throughout the college who I have the pleasure of working alongside each day, whether remotely or in person. I believe in this case, we all make each other shine. And specific to the Diamond Award, even sparkle, because of the way that we support one another. And so I'll just end by saying that I'm so truly appreciative of this recognition. I will, like others, of course, have to thank my family, because without their support, I wouldn't be able to do as much as I do at work. And my thanks again to all involved in the awards process, and certainly my sincere congratulations to all of those who were nominated and recognized here today. So thank you again, and Dean Schwartz, back to you.
Congratulations, Dr. Blackburn, on the Diamond Award. I remember when the committee came to me and had the idea for the Diamond Award for a faculty or staff member who's truly special, who's truly one of a kind. And I think you're very deserving of that award. Your leadership is proactive, it's unflappable, and it's thoughtful. And I appreciate all you do, all you think about, the hard work you put into leading your department. So congratulations on this award. And we're going to transition now to Dr. Eric Link, our provost, we've been lucky enough to have with us for this whole ceremony, who's going to share some remarks. So over to you, Provost Link.
Thank you so much, Dean Schwartz. I wrote out some comments in a script, but after having witnessed what I just witnessed, I have to go off script just for a moment. That was fantastic. If there was an award that I could give for best award ceremony, I would present it to the College of Public Service right now. What a great way to spend an hour here on a Friday. So thank you for allowing me to join you in today's celebration. Thank you for allowing me to share a few words of congratulations and admiration. What a fantastic event. This is, it's been the highlight of my day. And I want to say well done to everyone involved, and congratulations to all of the award winners today. I always appreciate the opportunity to participate in award ceremonies, especially those that acknowledge and celebrate the incredible work and dedication of our faculty and staff. UHD's faculty and staff are the backbone of the institution. And your efforts reflect our mission to serve our students and the greater Houston community. I'm honored to serve and support our staff, faculty, and administrative leadership here at UHD, and to be able to witness the impact of your outstanding teaching, research, leadership, not only on our campus, but throughout the region. Thank you all for your continuous efforts to empower our students and embody through outstanding teaching, through research, through service, through support, through leadership, the values of the College of Public Service. There is so much great work going on in the College of Public Service, and this college in many ways serves in the vanguard position of our institutional mission. You not only prepare our students to be public servants and public leaders, but through the hard work of your staff and your faculty to serve as a bridge between the academy and the greater Houston region. You represent in many ways the diamond qualities of UHD, linking our mission of community engagement and service directly to the teaching and training of our students, preparing them to be future leaders and showing them a brilliant future full of possibilities. Thank you again for your time, your service, and your dedication to UHD. Congratulations again to the winners and to the College of Public Service. And with that, I'm going to kick it back to you, Dean Schwartz.
Thank you so much, Provost Link. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support of our college, but also for your support of me personally as an incoming dean. I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank the awards committee again, the nominees, the nominators, and of course, the winners of our inaugural CPS Dean's Awards. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Dr. Laura Link, who is really responsible for putting this together. Provost Link gave us a great compliment about the award ceremony and what was behind it. And it was a team effort, but really led by Dr. Laura Link. So thank you for all your work on this. The trophies will be in C400, the Dean Suite, for pickup. So you can schedule your pickup of your trophy with Stacy Bryant. And there'll be a dedicated awards webpage with winners' names and photos coming soon. Remember, we'll have our brief college meeting starting at 2:30 on a separate Zoom link. Congrats again to all the winners, and thanks for representing our college so well. I truly appreciate what you do. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see most of you in 25 minutes, but for the rest of you, thank you for coming and have a great weekend. Thank you.